Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bisrat. So, we've been giving you guys content now for the past 4 months, and we're almost on 1,000 subscribers. And we want to thank you guys so much for being a part of our community. Whether you're an atheist, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a believer in African spirituality, everyone is welcome to this platform. So, today we're going to be reacting to a video from White Sangoma. Now, he's not White Sangoma because I'm just calling him White Sangoma because he's white. He's White Sangoma because that's what he refers to himself by. And you can check him out on Instagram. But his real name is Dan Page. And he was born in the UK and later moved to Botswana, which is a place that's got a soft spot in my heart because I've also lived there. But he later moved to South Africa and he's got his training from Ugogo Maweni. And so this is the video we're going to be getting into today. But once again, thank you guys so much for supporting us. Thank you for being part of our community. And we do encourage you, if you're new to the channel, to please like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel. So let's get into our video for today.
You're speaking about your ancestors, and I know I'm going to always come back to that. Because you say ancestors, when you say your ancestors came in your dreams, who comes in your dreams?
Like they guide you within your dreams. Right?
Do they come in color? Or
they can come personally, but what I'm meaning by the dreams that they were showing me was of me doing Amagedla, which is, like I say, the power to heal, but the power to destroy, with a well-known Kabbalah. And so I understood the rituals that were happening within my dreams. Although my ancestors were not present there within the dream, I could see that, I know this lady, she's very well known for doing Amagedla kind of things, and the rituals also add up to Amagedla. And to accompany my white ancestor, if you like, it would also make sense.
So your ancestors are white? Because I want that.
One of them is.
One of them is white?
Yeah, who specializes in more Amagedla stuff, witchcraft.
Okay, because another thing I've learned about the spiritual thing, are you moving with Ugogo or Umkulu?
I have both, but the main one is Mkulu.
Okay, is it a black Mkulu?
No.
Or is it a white Mkulu?
So before he goes a little bit further about explaining these two different gifts that he says he has, it's very important for us to understand that venerating ancestors is a global phenomenon. It's something that people in Europe are doing, as we can see now from him, or maybe people from European descent, maybe we can say. But also, even if you go to Eastern religions like Hinduism and Krishna consciousness, you always find veneration of ancestors. Like we've always said in this channel, spiritual matters, they are global. There's no limitations when it comes to things of spirituality. And so to say people should believe in something just because of their culture, I think it's just oversimplifying the thing and just hiding behind culture and saying, no, it's my culture, therefore everyone has to believe in it. But we can see here, it's got nothing to do with culture, but it's more of the principles that people choose that are being practiced here.
Oh, so you've got...
I've got the healing side, but I've also got the dark side.
Oh, sure. The dark side. So now you have the healing and you have the destroying side. So does everybody have that, or there is selected people who have both? When I say everybody, I mean Sangomas. Yes.
Because it is very rare for anybody, black, white, Asian, Chinese, to have an ancestral calling and there only be one gifted ancestor. So these so-called healers of the light, they're lying on social media, and that's why my present Gabella, who is my Gabella now, that's one thing I can say about her. She's just open and honest, same as I am with you. Like I'm openly saying to you that I have the healing side and the witchcraft side. Like, just because they want more followers and likes, they'll lie to you.
So I think that's where I want to leave it, guys. And I'll leave the full video in the description for you to watch if you want to watch. It's I think it's almost an hour long, but this is just a section that I just wanted to deal with. But I think another important thing that he's highlighted is that there is no healer of the light, like he he was pointing out, those people who say on social media, no, we're just the healers of the light, and they'll always say magwande and all that, and this is all about light, there's no darkness. But quite clearly here he's saying they come with a dark side and the healing side. So nobody just has the healing side, there's also a dark side that comes with it. And so this is very important, because a lot of people go into these practices, with their eyes closed, not knowing that there's darkness that is there. And it's a very sad story from somebody I saw on TikTok, a very young lady, I think she probably is a teenager, who committed suicide. She was initially a Sangoma, embraced her ancestral calling, and then realized that there is a dark side, and she couldn't actually, continue living with it because it was too much for her to bear. And so this is why, we make people aware of these sort of things in this channel. But for you to see that there is a dark side, and to say that I'm going to embrace this because I'm embracing my Africanness, I'm embracing my culture, but you're also embracing darkness, and you need to know that. One of the African philosophers, Pauline Huntunji, once said that African spirituality must be subjected to scholarly scrutiny, the same way that you would scrutinize Christianity. And a lot of the times people want to highlight the bad things that are in Christianity, but when it comes to African spirituality, they're quite happy to just believe in it because it's their culture. And that's just oversimplifying it, but people should say, this is why it's valuable for you to believe in African spirituality, because these principles are more valuable to you than maybe, for an example, somebody who believes that I need to have my life defined by me, maybe someone who's an atheist who says, I don't want to be controlled by dead people. So why is it more valuable to have your life governed by your ancestors and so on, as opposed to somebody who doesn't? And so this is why it's important. We've got to put principles forward and not just put, the whole identity thing to say I'm black and so on. Another African philosopher, Kwame Gyeke, once said, nobody is a child of the earth. Everybody is a child of God. And basically what he was trying to say is that we always like to define ourselves based on the geographic location that we live in or we're from, your race, your culture, your name, and all those sort of things, which are important in defining who you are in the physical sense. But humanity is not just the physical sense. You're not just your body or your physical body, but there is a spiritual side to it. And that's why in Christianity we say we are made in the image of God. And in Christianity we believe God is spirit. And if God is spirit, then ontologically speaking, we are spirit as well. And so it's the spiritual side really that gets to define the physical, because God is spirit and he's the one who created and designed us. And so it's the spiritual side really that defines the physical. But the problem is you have people who say it's African spirituality. In other words, they want the physical to define the spiritual. If you get what I'm trying to say, they want to first start with the fact that I'm black and therefore black spirituality. But it's the spiritual principles that are around the world that define the physical. In other words, here's a white guy now who believes in the veneration of ancestors, and his whiteness has nothing to do with it. It's the least thing that is highlighted about this, but the fact that he believes that people should venerate ancestors. And so this is the crux of what I'm putting forward in this video, is we've got to go beyond the oversimplification, the racial stuff, and really we've got to say, what are the principles that are at play here? And you look at the principles in Christianity and you look at the principles here. Because if you look at Jesus Christ was Inyanga as well. He was a healer. He healed people. He prayed for people. Now he's not Inyanga in the sense that he is Inyanga in the African or in ancestral veneration. But he was a healer. He's somebody who healed people. He prayed for people. But there was no dark side to it. There's no dark side to Jesus. And so that's what we're inviting people to. We're saying there is a healer that doesn't have a dark side. There's a healer who is the healer of the light. He's the light of the world, and he brings light. In him there's no darkness. And so that's what we put forward. And that's a principle that you can go to the Bible and you can look and try and see if there's darkness, and you won't find it. But Dan Page says every Sangoma comes with a dark side and also comes with a healing side. And so whenever you embrace these beliefs, you got to know that you are also embracing darkness.